Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Joanne. Before I forget, I wanted to say that Miss Julie has wanted me to tell you all hi and that she misses you. Obviously, I'm home, so she's not here, but plus I think she had to go in today to the daycare part. But anyway, she wanted to make sure that I said hi. So, hi from Miss Julie. So, today's just been one of those mornings, and I've stood out here looking through the stuff that I have here for different various lessons, saying, "Oh, I should do this. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I should do that. No, I don't want to do that." So I'm just kind of throwing something together because nothing sounded like I really wanted to do it. Even the math thing I'm going to do, which is penguin, so I should like it. But here we go. I need this first. We found out that yesterday was Thursday. So let's figure out what today and tomorrow, the day after today, will be. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. I couldn't figure out how to do it since I was still trying to get these days of the week opened. So, you know that yesterday was Thursday. So today is, there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday. My second best day of the week, because that means tomorrow will be Saturday, and that's my favorite day of the week. So yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday, and tomorrow will be Saturday. Although this week is probably my favorite day is going to be Sunday, although that's kind of next week, because I may go up to my daughter's for they're going to find out whether their baby's going to be a boy or a girl. So they're going to reveal that to everyone by computer. But they invited me up, and I feel safe doing it because I know I get tested. My daughter works from home, and they don't really go anywhere. And he works alone, and he didn't work the whole week, her fiance. So, anyways, I feel safe doing that. Plus, we'll be tested on Monday again when we go to school. That's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with our lesson. So, if today is Thursday, what date is it actually? I started doing them in a darker color, remember? And I was going to do the rest, but obviously forgot. Here's our calendar. Let me see if I light this, turn this up, will it make it different? Does that make it worse or better? I don't know, I think better not having it on. We're still a glare because that pink. So anyways, yesterday was the 18th, which makes today it's going to start with a 1 because all this week they've always been starting with 1s because we're in the teens now. So there was 14, 15 or 15, 16, 17, 18. What comes after 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is it? What comes after 8? 9, so it's 19. So today is Friday, February 19th, 2021. Boy, February's always like three-fourths of the way over, basically. Time goes by fast, although sometimes it doesn't seem fast enough. I'm not going to review everything today because I found this story that I printed out quite a while ago, and it looks cute. And then we'll do our activity. So it's, I don't think, no, it's not. I was going to look up here and see if it's all bent from me flipping it over, and it isn't. So that means I haven't read it. And the story is The Bear Snores On. And what is that about? What does it mean, the bear snores on? The other animals are in the bear's den or cave, and they're watching him sleep. Now, usually they would never be near a bear. But I think they feel safe because he's sleeping. But why is he sleeping? Let's find out. They're real little, so I'll show you the picture first. You can see inside the cave, and there's the bear. In a cave in the woods, in his deep, dark lair. Through the long, cold winter sleeps a great brown bear. Those words are so little that I can't even see them, trying to read them from the side. These people should have printed it bigger, right? Oh, this is also from Sherlock Center. Pretty sure. Let me go back and see. Oh, I didn't put it on there, but it's adapted from an original text of Bear Snores On by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. I forgot to do that part. So those are the authors. So this big, great brown bear, so he's big, is sleeping in the woods. Oh, look at it. Don't you just want to go rub his belly? Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight, Bear sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. So he's sleeping day and night. I just like to sleep through the night. The cold wind howls and the night sounds growl, but the bear sleeps or snores on this time. So even through all the noise of all the other animals and the wind moving, howling, he's still sleeping. Looks nice and warm, although I don't know how in that weather. A itty-bitty mouse, pitter-patter, tiptoe, creep-crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. So he's trying to get out of the snow, so he's going real quietly and slowly into the cave. Because he says, hey, I'm a mouse. Everybody wants to get me, so I'm going to have to be nice and safe with this. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small, hot spark. Who ever heard of a mouse lighting a fire? That's silly. I don't blame him. I'd wonder if it was dark and smelly and damp in there. I'd want a fire too. There's his fire, and he's right next to the bear. The coals pip-pop, and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. So he's going to help keep the bear warm too. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. What is that? Can you tell what that animal is? Let's see. Mouse cries, who's there? And a hare hops in. A hare's another name for a rabbit. Well, I mean, technically there's a little difference, but basically it's in the rabbit family. Look how big his ears are. They're so cute. But he scared the mouse. Who's there? Hi, mouse, says Hare. Long time no see. So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Well, they're getting very courageous. They're making popcorn and tea. I'd like the popcorn. I don't like tea, but I do like popcorn. Mouse sips wee slurps, Hare burps, big burps, but the bear snores on. So he's snoring through their slurping and they're burping Omari, you're good at that. Hi, Omari. Sorry to call you out on that. A badger comes by. Sniff snuffs at the air. I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share. Oh, that would be nice if they shared with the badger. Look, looks like he has a bag of stuff with him. His belongings or something. It's so dark on his back paws that it looks like he has boots on. But that's just darker fur. What do you think? You think they'll share with him? Wouldn't that be the kind and considerate thing to do for you with your friend? To share? That's definitely an act of kindness. I've brought honey nuts, Badger says with a grin. Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in. Sounds like a good idea. He brought nuts, not just any old nuts, but honey nuts. So he doesn't want their food. He's willing to share his food with them. They're just going to have a regular old party in there as Bear snores and sleeps on. And they nibble and they munch with a chew, a chomp, and a crunch. But the bear snores on. They're so cute, aren't they? They all look nice and fluffy and soft and furry. Something you'd want to cuddle with on a cold night. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren, which is a bird, and a raven, another bird, flying through the door. So the mole, because they live in the ground, they dig holes, and the gopher the same thing. They dug holes to come up into the cave, and the birds flew in. Pretty soon the whole forest is going to be inside there. I hope it's a big cave. Oh. Mole says, "What a night! What a storm," says Wren. And everyone gathers in the great bear's den. But the bear snores on. Look, they're all around the fire saying, "Oh, it's awful out there. It's so cold and snowy." And they're all around the nice hot fire. There's their water boiling for their tea. But there's the bear. He snores on. That's the ZZZ. They do that for snoring because sometimes you make it sound like that. But it can be quite loud. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Oh, they are having quite a party. Now they're dancing and stuff. And you can see Bear in the background, just laying there sleeping. That's funny. Hare stokes the fire. Every once in a while you have to go and push the branches around to get it going good again and get the embers going and get oxygen into it. Mouse seasons the stew. Oh, they made stew now. That's what they're cooking in that big old pot down there. Stew. That sounds good. Maybe I'll make beef stew today. Then a small pepper fleck makes the bear. They were putting some pepper in it. I have some right here. But it's peppercorns because I grind it when I eat. But if it goes up your nose, it can make you, it can make you sneeze. So I wonder, because the sentence was ending with makes the bear. Achoo! It made the bear sneeze. Bear blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes. They don't want him to hear any of their noises because they don't want to wake him. So they're all trying to be very quiet and not move. So hopefully he'll just, roll over and go back to sleep. And the bear wakes up. What do you think? We've done our feelings a lot. Does that look like a happy face? Or does that look like a mad face? I'm thinking he looks a little angry, mad. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars. and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. Ooh, I'm thinking by that description, he does not seem happy. You snuck in my cave, and you've had fun. But me, I was sleeping and I had none. And the bear blubbers on. Oh, he was mad first, now he's crying because he slept through it all. So he was sad he missed the party. Probably a little angry that they didn't wake him and invite him. But Mouse says, "Don't worry, Bear. Don't fuss. Look, see? We can pop more corn and we can brew more tea." That's nice. He doesn't want the bear to feel bad. He wants to make him feel like he's part of the group. And they're offering to share with him. Boy, they're all very kind and considerate. Those are words we've worked on. Bear gulps. Bear gobbles. Gobble, 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 gobble. He sighs with delight. Ah. Then Bear tells tall tales through the blustery night. He's just telling stories throughout the night. When the sun peeks up in the crisp clear of dawn, Bear can't sleep. Uh-oh. You can't go fall back asleep. He's supposed to sleep all winter. I wonder what's going to happen now. Oh, but Bear's friends snore on. They were up all night, so they're tired now. And poor Bear's awake, and now they all sleep. All sleeping on him, in his arms, around him, to keep, be nice and warm next to him. The end. See, bears are an animal that hibernate, which is, we've talked about it before, but which is where they go into their den or their house, whatever they have for a house, their home, a dwelling, wherever they live. Bears is usually dens, caves, that kind of stuff. And first they eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, put a lot of weight on in the fall, and then they sleep through the winter, and they use all that extra weight they put on as food for their body as they sleep. So that's why he was asleep for so long. But now poor Bear's awake and everybody else is asleep. What do you think of that? I would love to sleep through the night. And let me open this. Like I said, we are going to do something more with penguins, and we're going to use goldfish. Now, if we were doing this at school, and you could have something by mouth, we could eat these and share them. But for right now, if I get them opened, we're going to use them with our penguins. Because every penguin has a number. Let me get my trusty tape. I should have done that before, but let me get some little pieces all set up already. What number is that? Right there. Is that the number 1? Or is that the number 3? Take a good look and you decide, 1 or 3. I should have other numbers. That's the number 1. So let's see how many fish we need to give that bear. I'm going to put tape. Because penguins eat fish. So he has that fish there. Is that enough for this number? Is that how you count to 1? 1. Yep, he gets 1 fish in his belly. Let's find a friend. How about this guy? What number is that right there? It's going to be either 3 or 4. So you think about it while I get some of these fish ready to put. Ooh! I want that to fall on the floor. With my luck, I'll step on it and then it'll be all crumbs and I'll have to like sweep it all up, move the table. This didn't work so well. Sorry guys. It's hard to find activities that I can do vertically. Alright, so we've started with 1. How many more do we need to get to this number? First of all, is that the number 4? Yes, it is. So we have 1. Do we need more on here? How many more do we need to make 4? Let's start with a couple more and see. Oh God, I haven't eaten yet and I want to eat these as I'm doing this, but I'm not gonna because then you won't be able to understand me as I should have eaten them while we were in the cave with the bear. I brought fish, goldfish. Wonder if they would have been happy with that. All right, I just have a couple on here, but let's see if I have enough. 1, here's your number we're going for. Let me turn it this way a little bit because there's a little bit of a glare. 2, 3. Is that the same? 3 fish? Is that the number 3? No, that's the number 4. And we only have 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many more we need. Let's see now if we have the right number. Remember, it's 4. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the right amount? We went past 4. We have too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to take off this guy right here. Now we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. I'll do our number of the week. So I'm going to put a few on to make it easier for me, and then we'll go from there. But what is our number of the week? Do you remember what the number is? I'm trying to reuse the ones that are already taped on that one, so I don't have to use up all the tape. Oh no! Clean up an aisle, Joanne. I just smooshed that fish, thankfully just on the table. That'll be easier to clean up than if it was on the ground or the floor. So, here we are. Oh, that one didn't tape in. Let me get another piece of tape. See, that's the only thing with this. I just have to talk through it because it's hard to do it in front of the camera because I wouldn't be able to hold it up and do that. So here's our number of the week. Well, weeks. What number is that? Do you remember? That's the number 7. Let's see how many fish we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Do we have enough fish? No, we haven't come to the number 7 yet. So let's see. Let's add another one and see if that makes 7. Boy, this activity is going to take forever just for 2 of them. Let's see. Now we have 1 on the floor. And you know, I know it's there, but when I go to get up, I'm going to step on it anyways. I just know it. Let's see how many we have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the right amount for 7? No, I can't fool you guys. Get some more fish out of the bag since I've smushed one and dropped one. Let's see. He can't hold very many fish in his belly. Well, he could if I didn't have to tape them all down. Okay, let's see how many we have now. We have the right amount for 7. Look at all those fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have the right amount of fish for the number. Oh, he looks happy. Look at all the fish he has. Yum, 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 yum. It's going to be a good morning for him because he has lots of fish to eat. Let's do one more. Just trying to get all the crumbs together before I spread them everywhere. Let's see. Well, we all know that I'm going to try to hide part of this number. There. For this number, 0, gets no fish in his belly. He has none, nothing. Poor penguin. Maybe his friends will share. All right, let's grab this one. Oh my God, all I can smell are these crackers now. That's the number 4, or is that the number 5? Well, let's start with our fish and maybe we can figure that out. You see how many more times I can get these same fish to go on here and tape down on this one. Let's see. Give him one in his mouth. Woo! And another one on the floor. Kind of a messy. Good thing they're not glass. They'll be breaking everywhere. I don't know if this piece of tape is big enough to keep him on here. Ooh, I don't know if you could hear it, but my stomach just made a big growl. I thought the bear was in here. Okay, we have those on there. Is that enough to make 5? Count them. I'm going to give you time to count them yourself. Well, that doesn't help if one falls off. There we go. I'm going to let you count them yourself. How many are there? There are 2. And 2 is not equal to 5. We need more. We haven't come to 5 yet. Let's try a couple more and see if we have enough for them. We'll see if that one holds. I don't know if that one's going to hold. Okay, how many do we have now? Do we have 5? I couldn't see that one at first. I was thinking, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the same? No, that's not the same. That's the number 5. We need one more to make 5. I'll show you on my fingers. I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just need to add one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get our 5th fish on there. 5th fish. Yeah, it would help if you got the fish inside the tape. Let's see if we have enough now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Good job. Give yourself some claps. So that's our lesson for today. It's Friday, so tomorrow's Saturday, then Sunday, so no school on those days. But I will see you all again on Monday. Those of you who come into school, I will see you in school. And those of you that stay home still, I will see you through your iPad, computer, however you watch these videos. I hope you have a great weekend. I think it's snowing a little bit now. I woke up saying, where's all the snow they said we were getting? But I think it's starting to come down now. Yeah, I'll have to go brush off my car later. Oh well, I like snow. I'll talk to you later. Bye.